So what happened to Cody with John? What happened to this channel? I'll take you way back to the beginning and just give a real brief summary, and then, you'll figure that out. But it was Cody with John. That was the original name. A matter of fact, there's a URL, I believe, that I can't change. It's still going to continue to have that name on this YouTube channel because I think once you create the URL, I don't think you can change it. So that was the original. There was a software program, there still is, called Kodi that you could download on a Fire Stick, that you could download on your computer, uh, that you can put on really any device, except maybe Roku. I don't think they allow it. They might, but I don't think so. And then you go ahead and install it, and then you can basically create your own setup or access setups that other people has created by just entering particular URLs that would allow you to download packages that would install on it, transform it into just what looks like a basic software package to freaking builds that were amazing. You know, TV themes, the Simpson themes, or Star Wars themes, and all kind of laid out and everything. Really cool. But you could then go in there and access different TV shows and movies and things like that. And then you would have to update it from time to time. These were coming out everywhere. They were a dime a dozen back in the day, a decade ago, I would say. Uh, Quite frequently, you'd run into these 10, 15 years ago. They were very, very popular and probably still are. I just don't dabble in it near as much. Things are changing, and I'm sure you can still do it, but I wouldn't tell you how to do it anymore. There used to be channel after channel that would go ahead and give the information out. And one guy I remember, a friend of mine, that's Jared. If you happen to listen to this, drop a comment below. Good dude that still talk to from time to time. It's been a minute. But met up with him online, and always one of my big supporters, one of the first people I met, and then met many, many more over the years. And basically, it became a very, very popular channel. I had over 10,000 subscribers in less than a year, maybe even as quick as 6 months. I don't know. I mean, it blew up because people were watching the content over and over. Now, what did happen though is you started getting those videos and they would be outdated. So a bunch of the older videos would no longer work and you had to get the newer videos. You'd always have to be looking for the newest stuff. And then I remember going in and deleting some of the older videos that didn't work anymore because people would comment, this don't work, and all those types of things. So we had to kind of keep up with it pretty well. And but what happened was eventually YouTube started cracking down. Even though I wasn't doing anything, I was not, in my opinion, violating any copyright infringement because all I was doing was giving you the information. I was just like the journalist or the newspaper that told you how to do something, and then you did it, and then even you should have not been held liable. I would have never given out any information that would have made what someone else does be in jeopardy of breaking the law or anything like that. And you never were. It was the people that if there was ever any law to be broken, which again, I'm not even sure there was, especially at that time, because this was all streaming. We weren't downloading anything. So there was the gray area. It was all streaming. So we were totally within our right to access it. But YouTube is also in their right to go ahead and restrict that information. So they eventually did, and they updated their terms of service and policy to where you cannot. I don't remember exactly what it read, but it's something along the lines: teach people how to hack or code or do things that may allow them to access things that they may otherwise typically have to pay for or something. Those aren't the exact words, but it was something along those lines. And then violations started occurring because a lot of my content was in violation of those new policies that had come out. And then there'd also been some TV providers and things that were coming out as well, putting pressure on YouTube and creators like me that was giving the information. And I started to look like I was going to get some strikes and things. I started removing a few videos or things that I thought was going to get hit, and then left the ones up that I said should be safe, such as, maybe how to use a VPN. I used to have things like that, or how to do things that really did not at all question any issue. But then you I had videos to where you had to also go on Cody and do things for that and everything. I just ended up eventually privating everything so that everything was gone. And now it's all been wiped for the most part. There's a couple old videos I put on that really are just nothing, uh, and didn't really give any information out. So there was, I don't remember exactly. I don't think we ever hit 11,000 subscribers. We might have. I know we hit over 10K. We fell down to just over 8 people disappearing and accounts getting shut down and people leaving and whatnot. I don't know if we'll get back to there or not with this new setup, but I thought I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and just talk about tech just like we used to, but also other things. It's just going to be a talking head me come on here and yeah, we can talk tech. We can talk movies. We can talk Cody even. We can talk all that stuff. We're just not going to be showing how to do things that shouldn't be shown how to do uh, and all of that. So we're just going to come on here, or I'm going to come on here and just continue to have a conversation on a daily, at least a couple times a week. Right now, I'm trying to jump a video out every week, every day to kind of get this channel going and see where it goes. I mean, I might even, you know, go to a walk on the park. I've got a couple other channels, my pool channel, which is monetized. Then I've got my Okie smoking channel, which I've been working on for quite some time. And then, hey, just come out here, out back, and do a little chit chat. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Be sure and subscribe. I'm almost 50, and this channel very well could turn into something along the lines of get out there and create you a YouTube channel. Just do it. Um, just do it. Just get out there and do it. Unedited, raw. Hey, I'll see you in the next one.